My name is James Williams Jr., and this is part three of my Native American rant. You know, as I was saying, there's a few Native American actors that are very well known, and it's not enough of them that's well known. And it's the same thing that can be said with black actors and Chinese actors and Japanese actors. And I'm not knocking any of the white actors because most of them are very well known. Most of them are ruling the soap operas and the movies, and everybody else is just biting to find a spot. And which is nothing wrong with that because acting is a cut job, cutthroat job. If you're lucky enough to get in, that's great. If you're lucky enough to get in and stay in until you can retire, that's even better. I haven't been that blessed to do any of that. I just haven't been in the right place at the right time, or I just haven't had the luck of being able to open the right doors. And plus, being multicultural, most people don't even know what the fuck I am to begin with. So that kind of puts a damper on it. Is he black? Is he Native American? Well, he's definitely not white, but which one is he? I get that a lot. And, I'm looking for a talent agent that can push me through the threshold and open up some doors, and that would be great. But it's not happening. I'd be happy to just make commercials for the rest of my life because it's still working. It might not be the acting choice that I would prefer, but some acting is better than no acting at all. And, the thing with that is that people, they don't give the Native American culture enough credit. Now, I will say this: I haven't been there, but I'm going there as soon as I find some money. There's a Tappahannock Museum for the Tappahannock tribe down in Richmond, off of 360, I think. Can't remember. I went to get somebody to take me there. And, I'm not Tappahannock, I'm Cherokee, but I'd still like to learn other Native American tribes and cultures. Because, like I said, I wrote a graphic novel, which I'm finished, by the way. I just got to get it, all the logistics out. Um, I mentioned Coyote the Trickster, and Coyote the Trickster is a Native American folklore who pretty much belongs to every tribe, because every tribe of some sort knows of him. The things might have changed tribally, but everyone knows about him. It's the same thing with the Yeti and other things, and how people are like, "Well, is he bad or is he good?" Okay, here's the thing. This is my interpretation. It does not reflect the Cherokee Nation or any other Native American tribe. The Totem Warriors, as I prefer to call them, you know, the Thunderbird, Coyote the Trickster, the Yeti, uh, Skink Ape, all these mythical creatures. From my understanding, that they are guardians. They are here to protect us and try to save the earth, providing that we don't keep fucking it up. Now, I could be wrong, and I don't have a problem being wrong, but as far as I'm concerned, I'm no closer to wrong than I am to right. So when I made these characters in my graphic novel, I use Native American folklore, I use Chinese folklore, I use Japanese folklore, I use Egyptian folklore, I use Greek mythology. I use them all to come up with this stuff. Now I jumped off track, so let me jump back on track. I mostly tried to make most of it with Native American folklore for the simple fact that there's not enough Native American folklore out there. There's not enough Native American artists, there's not enough Native American writers or actors, etc. And the thing with that is that people don't, you know, appreciate them or don't have the knowledge of them. And we don't seem to get the credit that they deserve. You know, it's kind of crazy, but the thing is that we have the stories, but no one has taken the time to make movies about them. And I'm thinking to myself, well, the closest thing that we've had is the Avatar movie a few years back. And we're supposed to be having another one. I don't know when it's dropping, but I've been told stories, and when I watched the Avatar movie with the dude that played Perseus in those Greek mythology movies, I know his name, but I don't know his name. Let's just say he was in Terminator Salvation with Christian Bale in Moon Bloodgood. Y'all know who the hell he is. Sam Waterston, something or another. I don't remember his name. The main star of Avatar. But when I watched Avatar, I seen a bunch of Native American stories rumbled into one. And everybody else might not have known it. I'm pretty sure like a lot of Native Americans might have known it, but really didn't know what to do about it because he tamed the beast. There's a Native American story about a warrior who tamed an untamable Mustang. That would be a horse for you guys who don't fucking know. And there's another one about how a warrior brought two tribes together. And no, that would not be Hiawatha, but he also brought two tribes together to fight a tribe. When yeah, every civilization has warring tribes against themselves and their own kind. That's unavoidable. There have been clashes with the Chinese, with other Chinese. There have been clashes with North and South Korea, North and South Vietnam. Need I go on? And there have been clashes with French Canadians and regular Canadians. So, like I said, in African tribes sold other Africans to make slavery. So, no matter how you slice it, someone somewhere has had a beef with someone of their own kind. And there have been wars amongst the Native Americans as well. There's no lying, and it may be our greatest shames. And now that we're all finally realizing that, we kind of need to come together. And the same thing needs to happen with black people so that we can be one leg up behind the people that we are already behind. No offense to the white people that I just offended by saying that. I'm just trying to put it out there that more Native American folklores need to come to the screen. More Native American folklores need to have more Native American actors. Now, I will say this, because as far as I know, she is Chinese. Both of them are Chinese, actually. But both of them have played Native American roles. And these are my two favorite Asian actors in like dramas or whatever. Joan Chen and Vivian Wu. Vivian Wu played Little Drum Beater in one of those Tales from the Dark Side or the Twilight Zone or the Tales from the Crypt. And Joan Chen played an Eskimo in one of the Steven Seagal movies where she taught him how to ride a horse, or he asked her, "Do you know how to ride?" She said, "Of course we do. We're Native American. We know how to ride horses." Okay? I, being the one person of Native American descent who is dreadfully scared of horses, just wanted to point that out that they were both Chinese. Alright? And everybody should know by now, if you've been paying attention to me, Native Americans are Asian. Okay. We're the dogs of Asia. We wandered over here and we just took over. Right? Cool beans. Now, for us people who are like me, who are multicultural and don't know their culture, you probably want to get down to studying some things. So, the long and short is that the more you know, the further you'll go. So I was watching this post on Miss Jackson's thing, and I'm like, okay, because there's this thing on there, and it made me really proud to say it, because it says, Cherokee blood flows through my veins. What flows through yours? And I'm part Cherokee, so I put Cherokee blood flows through my veins too. And then there's other people who have Navajo, Comanche, and other things, and that's cool as shit. So I'm like, these people are people I need to contact. And if they're making stuff for Narf, I want in. Like I said, I'll work for next to nothing as long as I'm in the commercial. You don't give me like ridiculous lines that I can't remember, or as long as you don't ask me to speak Cherokee because I don't know it. I'm wanting to learn that, but I don't know if Rosetta Stone has that. I know they have Chinese, Japanese, and Korean, and I'm going to get that, but they're all $200 a piece. Kind of makes it hard when the military is only giving you 263, and you're not really working like talking about it. So, also when I was enlisted, I found out that religious beliefs, you don't have to cut your hair. I was really pissed off about that because I have an egg head, and my cat card looks awful. Yeah. I met a Native American who was from Sioux tribe, I think, while I was enlisted, and he didn't have to cut his hair. I was like, how come this fella don't have to cut his hair? And he said, oh, that's because I'm full-blooded Native American. I was like, what? I was like, damn, I could have used that. I'm not full-blood, but, hey, I'm still part Native American. And I also was born in a time where you couldn't put multicultural or biracial on your birth certificates. And now I think that they've passed a law where you actually can. So it's kind of debatable. But I, I definitely, I definitely was checking out the site, and I was in love with everything I seen, all the photographs and everything. And it kind of threw me back because I was like, I remember my great grandmother Ada telling me stories about Cherokee and going to school with her brother John and all kinds of things. And I'm thinking, I just did not have enough time with her. And I didn't. Didn't have enough time with my grandma Bay. And my grandma Bay was a cook by trade. No, she can make the hell out of a bean pie, so they say. I don't eat beans, so I honestly couldn't say if she could or not. I really don't like beans. No, you honestly probably couldn't pay me to eat beans. No, that's just my personal opinion. I don't like beans. I'm sorry if I offended people who like beans. No, you're entitled to liking your beans. You know. So I'm going to show you the photo from the site. Hope you guys can read that. Hope you guys can see that. So it really inspired me to make this video, the 3 videos. Because I'm sitting there, I'm like, there's not enough heritage in school. Now, a couple of months back, a couple of months back, you know, I had said something on one of these videos about how heritage was important and how there's not enough Native American heritage and things, and how they um they gave us November for Native American History Month now. I mentioned that because I heard it on the news, and I was thinking to myself, the most worst possible thoughts that anybody could ever think, and it's a historical fact that technically, yes, we're celebrating Thanksgiving. It's my favorite holiday because it's the only known Native American holiday. But when you think about the things that they've lost due to Thanksgiving, that it's kind of a double fuck. Because a lot of things about Thanksgiving, if you go with Hiawatha's story, then that's cool. But in the long run, at the end, you have to think, okay, these guys, man, they they sacrificed a lot to have absolutely nothing. And 5,000 years later, you know, still living on a hunk of dirt. It has no real significance. I'm sorry, just stuff I'm trying to get my TV to. It has no real significance on how our lives turn out. But in the same breath, you're thinking there have been a little good, but not as much good that has come out of these things, and that we need more Native American influences in the world. So I think that we could use more Native American characters in stories that I watch, like Days of Our Lives or other soap operas. They don't really seem to have any interest of bringing in Native American characters or mixed characters or anything like that, and it kind of sucks. But I'm open to suggestions. I'm open to playing a Native American character, but I'm not cutting my hair. Rule number 1, I'm not cutting my hair. Give me the face paint, I'll do that. Give me a good makeup artist, I'll do that. But I'm not cutting my hair because the only thing I have to my Native American heritage that I can really keep. And yeah, plus I honor my father. So in closing, I think that if we push more, we could get more Native American cultural stuff on. Maybe even have a Native American TV channel because there's none of that going on, and we need that so that people can understand the culture of our people. I'm James Williams Jr. This is Kung Fu Havoc #2. I hope I represented my Native American half of my family very well. Thank you very much, and I'm Audi 5000.